I'm not even Jewish.
No,
Jews are definitely smarter than born-agains. I mean, I would say it's it ain't a close race.
Stereotypical about that.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, I would just say that the people who don't question and just accept the blanket information, to me, I would question sometimes I would question their thinking or what would lead them to believe just in the planet's only 5,000 years old. Whenever I hear something like that, I mean, I have clothes that's older than 5,000 years old. I mean,
the arc thing. It's a little more primitive way of thinking. Right?
I would say instead of maybe saying that they're not as intelligent, let's say that they're closed-minded or just
reptilian. There's something like that.
No, not all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rick, are you born again, buddy?
Yeah, I am.
Can you be born again at 16?
Right.
Don't you have to put a shiv in somebody? Or blow a few guys, or get strung out on heroin before you go born again?
No way.
And why use up your born again so early?
I understand how you.
I want to kill somebody and then go born again.
You didn't do anything bad to be born again the first time.
I haven't.
But how can you be born again when you've just been born?
Well, what born again exactly means that you've done wrong and you decide that you just want to have another chance.
What did you do wrong?
At 16, what'd you do?
Well,
He's gay.
Feel that I was doing, it's kind of hard to explain.
Nah, try us. Come on, man. That's what the show's for.
Cheated on a math test.
What'd you do?
He stripped his neighbor's big wheel, parted it out.
God, and I just said, hey, I'll just be born again.
What is that? What did you do wrong?
I just felt that I was not keeping my keep with God, and I said, hey, I'll just pray and be born again.
You keep with God. What did you do to not keep it?
I don't really like to explain.
Oh, come on. You don't know us. It's okay, buddy. You're on the radio. No one can see you.
Yeah, but a lot of my friends could probably hear how stupid I sound.
Oh, get over it. Come on. The show's only 2 hours long. What?
All right, what exactly happened is I was cussing a little too much, doing that kind of thing. Yeah, sure. That sounds good.
I was swearing I need to be born again. I said the F word, Mommy, please. Let me be born again. No, I'm 16. I swore twice during the game show. I feel bad. Need to be born again. Oh, I used the F word and the S word twice. Oh, Mommy. I'm going to get my license, but first I'll be born again.
Yeah, now who's the dick?
Yeah,
Rob Schneider, everybody, not me. Rick, you hate Rob now, not me, right?
Look, okay, I'm just basically want to explain my piece why I think that you're going a little too stereotypical on
the Rickster.
All right, Cinerama. Born again, a third time. He got angry on a radio show. Hey, baby, do it till you get it right. F-word-orama.
Anyway, I wanted to let Drew know, I'm a big fan of talk radio, and I was so disappointed today because I heard them all talking about the morning after pill.
Mm-hmm.
And they were going on about how it was an abortion pill and everything. And he's got me so fired up that I ended up calling one in. And I'm like, it'd be such a shame if y'all got this, wrong and started thinking that, because it would pretty much go to stop all that. And I was spouting off all the stuff about, it preventing ovulation and all that stuff instead of...
Did you bring him? Did you bring him around?
Huh? I think so. Actually, after I hung up, he went on after the break. I guess he went and looked on this website, and he was that was really against it and everything. And he goes, "Yeah, well, the one thing that they don't say on here is that it's actually an abortion pill." And I'm like,
it's not an abortion pill. It is. They used to hide behind the theoretic mechanism of action being that it prevents an a fertilized egg from implanting. And the reality is it has no higher a probability or no more likely to function that way than the birth control pill you take before you have sex. Or, for that matter, there are several anti-inflammatory agents that also can impair implantation. So my point has always been, if they're going to take issue with any product that interferes with implantation, they've got to get rid of the COX-2 inhibitors, Vioxx, Celebrex. They've got to get rid of all oral contraceptives, and that's a viable position. If they want to say, all oral contraceptives are bad because they might have a theoretic possibility of interfering with implantation, I cannot argue with that. But to take this product, the one that could actually eliminate abortion, and pick on that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. It's a small percentage of its mechanism of action. Sperm sits in the fallopian tubes for 3 days waiting for an egg, and if you can prevent that egg from being dropped, you don't get pregnant, and that's how this pill works.
Yeah. Well, also, and thanks for calling. Look, these pussies
thanks for defending
they're not any fans of human life. First off, most of these guys don't like blacks. You know what I mean? These are racists. I mean, these are Bible-thumping white people who don't even really like other races. Secondly, they're all obviously capital punishment fans. But listen, I'm a capital punishment fan myself, but come on, which is it? How sacred can life be? And I know the argument. And I know one person's innocent, but
there is no way that even the most staunch abortion, activist should not be behind this product. It has the highest probability of taking that
let me
abortion rate
explain why
down.
they're not behind it. Activists. There you got. Now, here's the problem with activists. All the ones on the far left, the PETAs. These are a bunch of pussy retards. And the ones on the far right, the ones, the pro-lifers, pussy retards.
Well, you said something the other night
the
that
mental defects.
People shouldn't have
nothing to do with what they're
You're saying people shouldn't
about.
have too much energy about anything.
No, of course. You shouldn't care that much about any one thing. And anytime you do care that much about any one thing, like you start crying thinking about kittens, then something's wrong with you. You got an emotional problem. So here's the thing. Don't look for ways to get rid of their being activists. They don't like that. You're threatening, you're effing with their ass.
Their defense.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah.
They chain themselves to trees. They throw red dye on people that are wearing suede. They shoot abortion. They go hold hands out front of abortion clinics. You're screwing with their way of life. It's like their football team's leaving town.
So you got to give them something to feel activist about. So what do you do?
Well, they'll feel. Here's what all they do. They just sort of ignore the truth and move on to whatever it is. That's it. Here, hey, you guys are worried about abortion. Oh, here's a pill that'll substantially cut in. But not interested. We're interested. Hey, we're having a rally. You mind? Yeah, but we got this pill that's gonna see if you guys can break it up. Put your signs back. Go back to work. No. We got a meeting. We got a rally. I got a newsletter. I got to do some IMing. I got to get on the internet and write a bunch of weird stuff. We're tracking a bunch of abortion doctors right now. We're giving out their home address. You understand? They're effed up. They're effed up people. This is what they do. It's not the cause. It's the journey. You see? And that's why you can never hang around with any of these a-holes. And the thing is they never admit they're just a-holes. And we never treat them like they're a-holes. We just sit there and respect them. Well, listen, okay, you're a very religious man. I respect your feelings. No, you're a retard. You a-holes who go up to the mountain and wait for the rapture. You polygamist with your 52 kids and your 28 wives, and they're all sisters, and you're getting government subsidies. So you're criminal a-hole retard. You sort of cross. You're amalgamation of nuts and retarded and criminal and all that. And people should have no respect for these people. And it's the same with all the religious clergy, all these Hasidic Jews and these Arabs and the beards down to their goddamn waist, wearing their crazy hats and the payos. You're retards! Get the hell out of here! What are we listening to you for? Oh, we have to respect. Oh, no.
All cultures are
all beautiful. It's all beautiful. It's all beautiful.
No.
Yeah, no bombing during Ramadan. No. It's beautiful. They're all beautiful. No, we have to respect. They have their beliefs. They have a bunch of retarded beliefs. Please, let's just move forward. Let's just move forward with sane people. Yes, Michelle.
I like what you said, though, about too much energy.
Yeah, too much energy.
Or
it means
enthusiasm
something.
about anything.
Yes.
Really turns out to be
like
just
Monday Night
bad
Football.
news.
And you know, as a society, we respect it. We see a guy who's given his life to the church, and we go, this is a man of strong convictions. This is a guy who couldn't get laid in high school, and his kid brother put his pinky up his ass when he's 14, and it felt good, and he freaked out. Now he's a man of the cloth. We got to respect it. These guys, it's like these guys, guys into NASCAR. Oh, I got the NASCAR jacket. I got the this. I got the that. I go to every race. I got every cup. I got everything. I got Dale Earnhardt Jr. tattooed on my ass. You're a retard. We don't respect you. You're an idiot. All of you with your crazy little sprinkling of religion, fine. A sense of spirituality, fine. But don't start wearing the crappy garb out everywhere with your stupid big crucifixes swinging around your neck and your crazy Jew hats and your payos hanging around everywhere and you're stupid with your goddamn your tunics and your clothes and your chicks and put the hat on and put the veil on.
And the French today eliminated that in schools.
Yeah, good. Who are you retards kidding with all this nonsense?
Wear images of external manifestation of their religion.
Good. Pack it in, you tards. Yeah.
Chirac decided.
Please. It's a society. Let's just start turning on these people. You know what happens, by the way? What happens when you just turn your back and go, oh, no, we'll just let